Nike, one of the largest sportswear companies globally, has recently signed Filipina tennis prodigy Ayala to an enormous 3-year agreement valued at an astounding $45 million. Indeed, you understood correctly. $45 million for an emerging athlete who has been creating ripples in the tennis universe. However, here's where it becomes genuinely intriguing and frankly quite theatrical. While Nike is extending the royal treatment for Ayala, they're concurrently giving the icy reception to someone who's been affiliated with them for years, reigning world number 1, Aryna Sabalenka. Nike has been observing Ayala extremely attentively, and what they've witnessed has persuaded them that she's the future of tennis, particularly in the Asian marketplace. Information is arriving that thousands of individuals have been swarming the streets merely to catch a view of Ayala competing. The enthusiasm surrounding her is completely electrifying, and Nike recognized they had to move swiftly. Why? Because they weren't the sole ones interested. New Balance and Adidas were likewise intensely chasing Ayala, and Nike did not desire a repetition of what occurred with Coco Gauff. Recall when Nike lost Coco Gauff to New Balance? That was a tremendous setback to the company, and they've been reproaching themselves ever since. Gauff has evolved into one of the most promotable athletes in tennis, and Nike allowed her to escape directly through their grasp. They were resolved not to commit the identical error twice. So when they noticed the opportunity with Ayala, they seized it instantly. And truthfully, can you fault them? The excitement around Ayala is unmistakable. Now, while the official agreement specifications haven't been verified by either Nike or Ayala's representatives, numerous sources are indicating that the arrangement is valued at $45 million over 3 years with supplementary bonuses that could render it worth considerably more. However, here's the surprising part. Ayala isn't merely receiving a conventional endorsement arrangement. She's being established as the face of Nike in Southeast Asia. That's an immense commitment, everyone. Nike is fundamentally declaring that Ayala is going to be their representative for an entire territory, and they're wagering substantially on her celebrity influence to boost sales and brand awareness across Southeast Asia. Consider what that signifies. Nike is investing considerably in Ayala's future, providing her not merely money, but a stage and a position that arrives with tremendous responsibility and prominence. They're treating her like a superstar, granting her the kind of recognition that only the elite competitors in their lineup obtain. She's receiving personalized outfits, advertising campaigns, and all the extras that accompany being a Nike signature athlete. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Aryna Sabalenka. While Ayala is being lavished with this enormous contract and all this focus, Sabalenka has been left out in the cold, and the difference couldn't be more striking. For years, Sabalenka has been requesting Nike for enhancements to her agreement. She's been outspoken about desiring acknowledgement that corresponds with her standing as one of the premier players globally. Before this season, Sabalenka specifically mentioned the matter of wanting a completely unique outfit appropriate for her position as the #1 player worldwide. She believed she merited that caliber of treatment from Nike.
Yeah, unfortunately next season it's not gonna be that special for me, but exactly.
However, what did Nike respond? They informed her no. They stated that they were not prepared to provide Sabalenka the recognition she was requesting. Allow that to register for a moment. Sabalenka, a multiple Grand Slam winner and the world #1, was informed by Nike that she wasn't deserving of the investment for a unique outfit. Meanwhile, as soon as they witnessed Ayala's ascending popularity and the excitement she was producing, Nike responded instantly and signed her to an enormous deal. The message is quite evident, isn't it?
Tennis fans, once again, after Aryna Sabalenka said that she would not be getting any star treatment at the Slams next year. I'll discuss whether Aryna is truly being snubbed by the swoosh brand.
Sabalenka has been affiliated with Nike for years. She's captured major championships, she's been at the pinnacle of the rankings, and yet Nike wouldn't yield on providing her what she desired. But a young competitor like Ayala, who admittedly has remarkable potential, but hasn't attained Sabalenka's level of accomplishment yet, receives a $45 million contract and is made the face of Nike in an entire region. The disrespect towards Sabalenka is absolutely shocking.
In the headlines this season alone multiple times, first for smashing her racket, following her Australian Open loss to Madison Keys, and then of course that infamous Roland Garros press conference situation where she downplayed Coco Gauff's success, and she faced a lot of criticism for that.
However, wait, there's more to this narrative, and it becomes even more complicated. The relationship between Nike and Sabalenka has reportedly been declining for a while now, and recent events have only made circumstances worse. Sabalenka herself has verified that Nike will no longer be producing custom-made dresses for her. She's even suggested that she's been contacting Nike through direct messages, attempting to persuade them to continue providing her with those signature outfits that she's been requesting. But from all indications, things are progressing rapidly in the wrong direction, and their partnership might not even survive the remainder of this year. So what went wrong? Well, there are several factors at play here. First, there was Sabalenka's high-profile defeat to Madison Keys at the US Open. That was a difficult one for her, and it seems Nike wasn't pleased about how that unfolded. But more significantly, there were Sabalenka's controversial remarks about Coco Gauff after Gauff won Roland Garros. Those remarks created quite a commotion in the tennis world, and Nike, which values its public image very highly, was not pleased about being associated with that controversy. Nike has been increasingly distancing itself from Sabalenka, both on and off the court. The brand is reportedly not defending her conduct, and as these issues continue to accumulate, it's becoming evident that Nike is making a calculated business decision to separate themselves from Sabalenka. They're protecting their brand image and reputation in the world of sports, even if that means severing ties with a top-ranked player. But it doesn't stop there. Nike apparently cautioned Sabalenka about her actions and behavior, but things didn't improve. During the WTA finals, Sabalenka was caught on camera making complaints, and there are even reports that she was racially abusing Alina Rybakina after her loss in the final. Now I want to be clear here. These are serious allegations, and if true, they represent a major problem. Nike, which was already unhappy with various aspects of their relationship with Sabalenka, was reportedly deeply disturbed by how she was treating her opponents throughout the tournament. These behavioral issues seem to have pushed the relationship between Nike and Sabalenka beyond the point of repair. When you combine the on-court frustrations, the controversial remarks, and the alleged mistreatment of other players, it paints a picture of why Nike might be looking to move on. And with the signing of Ayala, it really does feel like Nike has made their choice about where they want to invest their resources moving forward. The timing of all this is particularly brutal for Sabalenka. Just imagine being in her position. You're the world number one. You've won multiple Grand Slams. You've been asking your sponsor for years to give you the recognition you feel you deserve, and they keep saying no. Then, seemingly overnight, they turn around and give a massive $45 million contract to a younger player who, while incredibly talented, hasn't achieved what you have. That's got to sting. And from Nike's perspective, they're clearly making a business decision based on multiple factors. Yes, Ayala has tremendous potential and is generating incredible excitement, especially in markets that Nike wants to grow in. But this is also about more than just tennis ability. It's about marketability, conduct, public image, and who can best represent the brand moving forward. And right now, Nike has clearly decided that Ayala is a better investment than Sabalenka. The message to Sabalenka is pretty clear. Nike has moved on. They found their new star and they're going all in on her. With this massive contract for Ayala, it seems extremely unlikely that Sabalenka will be offered anything close to what she was hoping for. In fact, the game might be completely over for her relationship with Nike. So what's next for Sabalenka? Well, she's going to need to find a new sponsor if things continue down this path with Nike. There are other brands out there, but losing a partnership with Nike is a significant blow both financially and in terms of prestige. As for Ayala, this is an incredible opportunity for her. She's got the backing of one of the world's biggest brands, and now it's up to her to deliver on that potential and prove that Nike made the right choice. This whole situation is absolutely crazy, and it's going to be fascinating to see how it all plays out over the coming months. Make sure you drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Nike made the right decision? Is Sabalenka being treated unfairly? Or did her behavior contribute to this situation? And what do you think about Ayala getting this massive contract? Let me know what you think. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more tennis news and analysis. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.